Hi Jeremy.
Hi.
I'm Hannah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you're here today for a hand exam and a palm reading, is that correct?
That is correct.
Great, I'm just going to put some paper down so we can get the exam started. You can go ahead and lay your hands right here. Have you ever had a hand exam and palm reading done before?
I have not.
Is there anything that you are curious about as far as, do you have any aches and pains, any problems with your hands?
Not really, no.
They look pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and cleanse them very quickly. Flip it over, please. Other side. And flip that one over for me, please. And just go ahead and try them off for you. Alright, I'm just going to start out by looking at your hands. Go ahead and leave them palm facing up for now. I'm just checking to see if you have any bumps or red spots. A couple of calluses there, but that's really normal for someone your age. Do you work with your hands at all?
Not really. Use the computer.
Use the computer a lot? Yeah, so you could have some swelling in your joints. I'm just going to feel all your joints.
I do actually have some issues with my thumb.
Your thumb? This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll check that out in a little bit, but I'll ask you for more questions in a little minute. No other swelling? Any of this hurt, tender, painful at all?
No.
Okay, how about in your hand here? Is that painful at all?
No.
Okay, flip over for me. Any pain when I press the palms of your hand here?
No.
And nothing down here in this muscle?
No.
Okay, try the other side. Again, just pressing on all the joints. Over there, no pain. Again, no pain there in that muscle. Okay, let's take a look at this thumb here. What about it has been bothering you?
It's just sore.
Just sore? Have you been doing anything, maybe video games or working in the yard, something special?
No, not really.
Okay. Can you go ahead and put your hands up like this for me? And hold your thumb where it is. Don't let me push it. Okay, good. Now out like this, and fingers out really nice and wide. Don't let me push them in. And now really close together, and don't let me pull them out. Excellent. Can you flip your hands down like this? Don't let me pull you. And then your wrists up like this, and don't let me pull you. Excellent. So your strength's really good there. You can go ahead and put your hands back down. I'll go ahead and test some sensation in your hands just to make sure that you can feel everything. So I've just got this little Q-tip here, and one end feels quite sharp and the other one's more dull. You feel the difference there? Can you close your eyes? I'm just going to poke you in a couple places on your hands and tell me if you feel it sharp or dull.
Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Sharp.
And flip your hands over for me, please. Thank you.
Dull. 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 Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. 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 Sharp. Sharp.
Good. And I noticed that on that thumb there you had perfectly good sensation, so I think you probably just tweaked it. Try not to crack it too much if you can, because that could irritate it if it's already swollen, and maybe put some ice on there, but looks okay for the meantime. And I'm just going to take a look at your fingernails really quickly. Checking capillary refill and they do refill within 2 seconds. That means your circulation's really good and getting enough blood to your hands at least. And I'm just going to clean off the nail surface because the nails are, just want to make sure there's nothing in there. So before we do you have any questions on the hand exam? Okay, before we do the palm reading, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a hand massage to just relax your hands. Sometimes if we're really tense, the reading can be a little bit off. It's sort of like if your heart rate's high and you get your blood pressure read, the doctor might think that there's something wrong when really you're just nervous. So it's kind of the same thing. So just go ahead and relax and close your eyes if you want. Just going to relax your hand, make sure that they're open to the reading. If anything hurts or doesn't feel good, just let me know. Go ahead, relax. And pull away to your hand. There you go. Go ahead and relax that hand. Same thing this side. Relax your hand. And just let it go dead for me. Just going to quickly rub this stone over your hand. It's nice and cooling. It's a dark obsidian stone. It's going to actually remove some of that bad energy before we start doing a reading. Move your hands back just a second. Perfect, thank you. Can you flip your palms over for me? Go ahead and grip that really tight for me. Release. In this hand. Release. And go ahead and shake your hands out for me. And then lay them flat, palms up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. It's going to just involve me looking at your hands and maybe getting a closer look or asking you to move your hands. Let me move your hands for you and I'll let you know if I need anything else, but it'll just help me get a look at the actual lines in your hands. up like this. Down. Okay, something like this on the side. Down. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot going on with your hands. It's definitely telling me that even though you don't work with your hands in a job like a physical job, that your hands are extremely important to what you do and to your career and to your livelihood. Your hands have a lot of stress in them. They hold a lot of stress and a lot of tension in a way that you would see if someone was doing a lot of weightlifting or something like that. But you know, with Jim's clothes right now, I think it's more of an emotional tension that I'm seeing in your hands. I'm seeing a very long and intact lifeline. There doesn't seem to be a lot of disruptions in it, so one small one at the end. But it seems like, and it's the same on both hands, so that's great. It seems like you're not going to have any major disruptions to that lifeline. Now, palm reading isn't a science. Obviously, it can't tell you you're going to live 80 years, you're going to live 90 years. It's more just about the journey of seeing it's not interrupted. You're not seeing a major event throwing you off course. You're kind of on the path that you're going to be on for your life. On this side, on the other side, we have your family lines. And it looks like you are strong with your family, but your family isn't always, you know, the person you're related to. I'm kind of seeing that they're not touching as if they're blood family, but that you have a lot of non-blood family, so friends or people you've chosen to be in your life. Do you feel like you know, make your own friends in life or make your own family in life?
Yeah, I do feel like that is true.
Did you come in for a reading today just because you're more curious? You've never had the experience before?
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah.
I wanted to find out a little bit more.
It's interesting because I'm seeing that in your hands as well, that you're an extremely curious person. Palm reading is, again, like I said, it's not a science, it's an art, and I think you can interpret things how you want, but you know, a lot of these lines here are showing a lot of consistency. They're unbroken lines. You're an extremely loyal person, and that loyalty is paid back to you. You have a lot of long-term relationships. You can see that, you know, things in your life have, even though you've had experiences and things have changed, that the core love and friendship in your life has really stayed the same, and that's wonderful. So it's been great looking at your hands. As far as the future, I don't, you know, other than saying that it looks like your future is somewhat stable, I don't believe that you can really read, you know, you're going to have 3 kids in the house in, you know, this city from your hands. It's more just about who you are as a person. So I read stability in your hands, I read friendship in your hands, and that stress and tension, of course. So make sure you are taking time to relax and time for yourself. It could be a very stressful time right now, and keep an eye on that thumb. But do you have any other questions?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in and
Thank
sharing
you.
this with me, and I will hopefully see you again soon.
Thank you.